Hello again, updaters! Last episode ni-reveal ni Miss Timmy Cruz ang kanyang pakikipaglaban with cancer at ang dahilan ng kanyang 7-year hiatus sa showbiz. Dito sa part 2 ng ating podcast with Miss Timmy Cruz, itutuloy natin ang chikahan tungkol sa kanyang showbiz comeback. How did it change you? How did it change your mentality? The way you look at things.
First of all, let's talk about the fear factor. In my younger years and up to the point where I was diagnosed with cancer, I thought that I was a brave woman, a brave person. I thought that I had weathered so much in my life and that I had experienced so much. Then eventually I realized that I wasn't really that brave, that I was really afraid of many things. I was also afraid of some people. I was afraid of the future and all these things. I was afraid of it. But when this happened to me, the fear went away.
Hindi ba ironic yun?
Baliktad. Baliktad nangyari sa akin. Kasi what I did was, I totally put my trust in God in a way that I have never done before.
So parang there's a renewed relationship between you and God.
Stronger and more at home kind of relationship. It's not a faraway relationship. It's like a relationship na parang, huy, tara. Parang ganon. Halika. Ganon. Ganon ka close and ganon ka simple lang. Nothing, I don't have to kneel down and really pray that.
So
I
the relationship is more personal.
Yeah, it's really personal. And I realized that I don't need to ask for anything, that he's there. He's going to take care of me all the way, every step of the way. And I shouldn't be, and I'm no longer afraid of death the way that I was before. And I'm no longer afraid of people who think that they are better than me or whatever that may be, or people who look down on me or whoever. I'm no longer afraid of them. So I'm liberated. I'm free. I'm free now.
Kasi maisingit ko lang to, Miss Timmy, like parang I've never seen you for a long time, like super long time. I think the last time I saw you in person was when I was a teenager. You were launching your album. That was the last time I lined up and
Right.
I saw you in person.
Amazing.
And then the next time I saw you was in that red carpet sa Widow's War.
Okay.
And you look the same.
Wow.
I mean, like parang, but what I saw in there was a woman who was just enjoying herself.
Okay.
Diba? You were doing like that during
I was.
And parang I felt like you don't care. You don't care about anyone. I just want to enjoy.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi everybody was like doing walking the red carpet and doing their pose.
Yes,
And
I know.
and doing whatever. Pero
Yes.
ikaw was, when your name was called, you walked the red carpet
Yes.
and you just danced.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I really right
What
now.
is going on in there?
What is going on in there? At this point in life, really, before I entered showbiz in my younger days, I went through a lot of things in my personal life, and I was really quite a mess. And then I went to showbiz, na parang with my eyes closed. I jumped in there and I said, whatever. But right now, when I decided to come back to showbiz, which was last year, I'm coming back with my eyes open, my heart wide open, and also I'm not here to take anything. I just want to enjoy everything and everyone, and I also want to share with everyone this new energy that I have.
Well, what's the fun in always winning? In the same manner as what's the fun in always losing?
Exactly. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm going in here with such authenticity, and that's what I'm doing. And since I've seen showbiz from afar in 7 years, I realized how much I love the industry and how I respect the people, respect the talent. I just so respect the talent. Really makes my heart
Ang
really.
ganda, parang the way I see it or the way you said it was parang you have a newfound love for everything.
Yes, I have.
Like every single thing, every single person that you see, it's like parang,
Yes,
wow, you wanted to connect. You wanted
yes,
to. I can feel your aura. I can feel your energy like that right now.
really. Yeah, I learned to laser light focus.
Mm,
So when I'm with someone, I want to pay attention to you. I just want to be with you. I want to share with you, even if I don't talk. Like for example, I just sit here
mm,
and smile.
mm. You just want to be in the moment.
Yeah, I just want to be in the moment. And then when I'm in the moment and I enjoy that moment, then the next moment will definitely be enjoyable. So that's what I tell myself. Even when I'm waiting, I'm not doing anything, or when I'm doing something, then I pause again. So I'm in and out of this sound and silence. I'm in and out, and I'm in and
Mm-hmm.
out of pausing and acting and doing activities. I'm in and out of pausing. I love to compose myself. I always tell everybody, okay, I'm going to compose myself. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
take long. It doesn't take long. Sometimes it takes long. Sometimes it takes a short time. But I always tell myself, okay, let me compose myself. I just breathe and then I'll get back to you, ganun. So
Wow.
so much. I've learned so much, and I'm feeling so good. I have aged physically, but my heart and my soul is
Is
energized.
young.
He's younger than ever before than before pa.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. You know,
yeah.
funny you should say that because that is how I felt when I saw you dun sa red carpet ng Widow's War. It's like I couldn't believe. Like parang I mean, you've got white hair, you've got platinum
Yes.
hair going on in there. Pero your spirit was young.
Yeah.
Kasi you cannot fake it eh. I mean,
Right.
you can fake looking young or yung ano, but the aura, the energy that you would give other people, hindi mo mafe-fake yun eh.
You know what I was actually doing there? You saw
Mm.
me. I was sitting down, right?
Yes.
I was sitting down. Okay. So what I was doing there is I was sitting down and I was scanning everybody, and I was sending good wishes to everyone one by one. By one,
Oh.
from left to right, from up to down. And then what I did was I showered the whole place with peace
Hmm.
and happiness and love and success. And that's what I do all the time. What I do is I just sit in silence and I think of the entire world, and I'm standing on the planet and I'm just sending all these beautiful good wishes. And I'm starting from 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion, up to 9 billion people. So that's where, that's what I've been doing.
Mm.
It's what I call the world service, but it's incognito. Nobody knows about it. I'm just sitting here and I'm just doing that. Energy, 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 waves and waves and waves. And on that day, during that, during the press con, di ba nakaupo si Tonton, tsaka
Yes.
si Jackie Lou sa
Mm-mm.
kabilang side.
Yes.
So pati sila pinapadalan ko ng good wishes, lahat ng artista, syempre, no?
Mm.
So tingin ako kila Jackie Lou and everything. Tapos, nakaupo lang ako doon, ganyan. And then, nung shooting namin the other day, nagpapamakeup na ako. Sa boys room ako nagpapamakeup kasi yun yung makeup artist ko. Pasok ako ng tent nila. Sabi ni Tonton sa akin, halika nga dito, Miss Timmy. Pinag-uusapan ka namin. Sabi niya
Mm-mm.
ganun. Sabi ko, anong pinag-uusapan niyo tungkol sa akin? Pinag-uusapan ka namin ni Jackie Lou that day. Kasi di ba nandun kami sa kabilang sulok?
Mm-mm.
Pinag-uusapan ka namin kasi nakaupo ka lang doon, di ka gumagalaw. Sabi niya ganyan sa akin. Nakasmile ka lang, sabi niya lang ganun sa akin. Tapos sa isang tent, nandun si Jackie Lou sa tent namin. Sabi niya, Jackie Lou Blanco, nasaan ka? So sumagot naman si Jackie Lou, andito ako, punta ka dito. So tatlo na kami dun sa tent. Tawa sila ng tawa. Si
Mm.
Timmy, nung araw na yun, walang ginagawa kundi nakaupo, nakasmile. So
So you're
kinuwento ko sa
actually
kanila.
meditating that time?
I was meditating, yeah. You know how
Wow.
long I was sitting there? Sabi ni Tontan, can you imagine we were sitting there for three
Two.
and a half hours?
I, I was about to say two. Yung pala, it's more.
More. And sabi ni Tonton, sila daw na kung ano-ano na yung pag-upo nilang ganyan ni
Mhm.
Jackie, no, tumayo na sila. Ako nakaganon pa rin. I was meditating, I was sending good vibes to everyone.
Wow.
Because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to speak to anyone because syempre, they're going to focus on
Mm.
the stars, diba? So I just said, this is what I'm going to do. So I was busy actually.
Wow.
Busy.
Galing. What a remarkable thing to do. Galing, ang galing, ang
I
galing. And
felt
thank you because I was part of the, I was part of the media na nandun nung
I
time na yon.
actually saw you. I actually saw
Mm.
you. And I zeroed in on you, only to
Wow.
find out recently, the other day, that you're going to interview me.
And sabi ko nga, like parang, I want to interview uh, Timmy Cruz. Number one, because sabi ko nga, like, I grew up with her song. But there's something in you that I wanted to hear. Grabe. Like parang, grabe pala yung pinagdaanan mo. What made you decide to go back to showbiz? Knowing that parang, pwedeng hindi na
Yeah,
ako bumalik eh.
exactly, exactly. I was on vacation in the United States last year, and I was staying with my sister in Rhode Island, and she lived near the beach, which was a 10
Mm.
minute, 15-minute walk. And
Sarap.
yeah, it was beautiful. Every morning I would go there and walk. I would ask my sister, my brother-in-law to come. Sometimes magkasama kami, but most of the time mag-isa lang ako. And there was no one in the beach but me. Me and the beach, the horizon, and the sky,
You
and
and
the
just,
sea, and God. And one day, because I exercise, walk, run, I also do Tai Chi. After all of that, one day, I was sitting in one of the boulders, and I just felt like saying, so God, tapos na, di ba? Okay na ako. Okay na,
mm.
lahat nagawa ko na dapat kong gawin, okay na. And then I heard I heard him or her or whoever
Mm.
said, ano? Ano? Sabing ganyan sa akin. Tapos sabi ko, bakit? Sabi ko ganun. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, bakit? Kaya ba kita pinadaan do sa pinagdaanan mo para ganyan ka
Para
na lang? Tapos
graduate ka lang?
o para diyan ka lang sa comfort zone mo?
Mm-mm.
Sabi niya sa akin, oh, wait, hindi pa, hindi pa. I want you to go back in there, face to face, and share all this good
Mm.
stuff that you learned in the 7 years. The good stuff, the bad stuff, the things that you share with people. Because within the 7 years, what I was really doing was, aside from composing and releasing songs, of course, I was working for a family business, which I have always done since
Mhm.
day one. But what I did was I developed myself more as a meditator. And then I would also be part of our meditation community where we would conduct retreats. Our retreats are mostly about peace. It's called Inner Peace, Inner Power. And during those times, I would be asked to sing, to talk, to share my experiences and everything. And I would also share one-on-one because a lot of people are depressed, are sad, lonely, lost. I would sit with them and listen to them. 7 years listening and sharing and everything. So natuto akong makipag-usap talaga sa mga taong nalulungkot at nawawala, yung ganyan.
Mm. Mm-mm.
And natuto rin akong maging super positive kasi kailangan mo silang i-uplift lagi. So I coined my own music. The name of my music is Optimistic Music.
Mm-mm.
And I started, composing music that's universal. In fact, I have a new song now on Spotify and all the digital streaming platforms. The title of my song is Be a Friend.
Mm.
And that is the song that I've wanted to write for a long, long time. So if you listen to that song, then you'll know what it's all about.
I am going to listen to it right after this conversation.
All right.
Kasi whatever it is that you said from mula kanina, when we started talking kanina, I want to experience that. And grabe yung that energy na binabato mo ngayon is really, really good. No,
Wow.
actually, the best way to describe it is it's peaceful.
Wow.
And a lot of us, if not all of us, want to experience that eh.
I
Not
know.
just from the outside, but from the
Yes.
inside. Like
Yes, yes.
parang it should emanate from the inside. But wait, whatever this peaceful thing that you're telling me about, eh parang antithesis nung role mo. So with those who
Yes.
are
Yes, yes, yes. Antay talaga. Antay,
super,
oh.
like parang 'di ba? Or
Super.
not just you, but a lot of the characters there.
Everyone, yes. So actually, when I read the script, sabi ko, paano natin to pagtutugmain, paano to kung maa-align and everything. But I tell myself, it's a role, it's like a piece of clothing that I'm going to wear for that moment, and then I can just take it off. It shouldn't affect my inner self. So that's how I do it. But for me kasi, I have to be in character all the way for me. I'm that's just my style. So, kunyari, the day before, 2 days before, I go into my character. Like, how does my character wash dishes? How does she fold? Or how does she cook? How does she slice? So I go through that. How does she walk? Ganon. So I go in and out of my character days before. So right now we're shooting. I'm in and out of my character, even if I'm not taping. And then when I'm in the actual shoot, I interact with the other actors. They don't know that I'm doing that as part of my motivation. So I interact with them. I interact with the director, all the crew, everybody, the light people, the camera people. I stay there for a moment and I inhale, exhale all the energies. And then my co-stars, yung ka-eksena ko talaga, hindi nila alam pag ginayakap ko na sila, ganyan. May ibig sabihin na yun. So, ganon. Ganon yung ginagawa ko. Pero yun nga, mas maganda yung portrayal kasi mas buo yung mas buo yung preparation, mas buo yung nangyayari, mas kompleto. Nakikita ko sila mata sa mata talaga. Na like when I act with Bea, Bea is such a great, good, talented, beautiful actress. And I play her mother kasi. So, bago kami mag-uumpisa ng eksena, tinitingnan ko muna siya. Imbes na mag-focus ako sa sarili ko lang, titingnan ko muna siya para makapag-interact ako ng maganda sa kanya. Even with Jerry, who also plays my son, ganun din, tinitingnan ko muna sila. Tapos, hindi nila alam kung ano yung pinapadala ko sa kanila para maging maganda yung eksena namin. Ganun. So, meron akong iba pang sandata, hindi katulad dati. Sandata ko lang yung alam ko, yung talent na yun. Yun, kung paano memorize mo yung mga lines mo, ganun. Ngayon, mas malawak. Mas
Mas
malawak.
buo. No?
Mas buo. Mas buo. Kaya, sabi ko, salamat po na magagawa ko ito ngayon. Na nagagawa ko na ngayon.
At napaka-exciting ng inyong serye, Miss Timmy.
Sobra.
The cinematography,
Yes.
the plot, the way, everyone is acting their roles.
Yes.
Grabe.
Grabe. I can feel that everyone is giving their best. And, there's this underlying peace. There's this piece on the set which I deposited long time ago. And you know what's nice? Director Zig Dulay and I, we have something in common. He's also a meditator. In another form. He has another way of meditating, but he's a very peaceful, compassionate person.
I know. I love Direct Zig. And,
Yes.
yun, like what you said nga, no, when you talk to him, he's very down to earth and you can really feel the peace. I mean, I've seen him a lot during the taping nung Maria Clara at Ibarra. At kahit gaano kablaki yung eksena, kahit gaano kalaki yung, kahit gaano ka-stressful yung gagawin nila for the day, lalapit lang siya sa'yo, sasabihin niya sa'yo, Kamusta ka na?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Actually, ang daming kwentuhan namin, ang dami naming chit-chat in between the takes. And yet, nagagawa namin yung take, no? Pero ang dami naming mga chit-chat, even the co-artists, co-stars, marami kaming mga chit-chat, ganyan. Tapos, kwento-kwentuhan muna, and then parang sumisegue dun sa, sa take. Hindi yung parang, take na tayo, dali, gano'n. Hindi. Tsaka everybody's quiet, everybody's smiling. Sometimes may mga nakasimangot, syempre. Pero okay lang yun kasi pagod na, ganyan. Tsaka ang init, minsan mainit talaga, minsan naman umuulan. So, maganda. Happy.
Are you excited?
I'm absolutely excited. I'm excited because it's really nice and good and it's different. I've never been, or a lot of us have never been in a mystery murder because we've always been in a regular teleserye, a love story or drama, ganyan. So a lot of us have been in those kinds of plots. Pero itong hindi mo alam kung sino yung mamamatay tao. Baka ako yun. Hindi ko rin alam.
Hindi natin sure. Hindi natin sure.
Nobody knows. So everybody can be a suspect. So akala mo mabait ka pero hindi ka pala mabait. Yung gano'n, katulad ko.
Yes.
Parang ang daming nangyayari sa akin sa character ko. Parang feeling ko mabait ba ako pero malay natin, di ba? Yung
Hindi tayo sure.
Hindi tayo sure.
And that's the beauty of it, di ba? Hindi siya predictable.
Hindi siya predictable. So, plus yung visuals nakakatulong doon sa plot eh. Yung visuals, yung cinematography. And ang kagandahan kay Direk Zig is may mga kunyari, ito yung eksena, tapos na yung dialogue, hindi pa niya ika-cut yung camera, hindi pa niya ika-cut. So minsan, kaming mga artista, nagre-react pa, meron pa kaming nilalabas na special pa, parang mas okay na meron pang ganun. So minsan naririnig ko na, cut sa mind ko lang, kasi tapos na yung dialogue, for example. Sa mind ko lang, naririnig ko na cut, pero hindi nagka-cut si Direk.
Ang laki ng eksena eh. Tapos diba, parang wala pa nagka-cut. Ay, teka, lalaban pa ako.
Oo, parang gano'n. So, ang dami pang nangyayari. Kaya sabi ko, okay to. Parang ka na rin nag-workshop pa rin, yung gano'n.
Wow, I
And then,
love it.
ang gagaling lahat. Ang gagaling. Talagang bawal lahat. Gusto ko magpa-autograph sa lahat sa kanila. Isa-isa.
There's a lot of serendipity, I guess, in your life na, hindi naman pinaplano, tapos biglang,
Yes.
ayan na.
Ganun.
I can't help but think, kanina, I mean, yung kinukwento mo about the big C, yung how you found out, diba?
Yeah.
Grabe yung serendipity sa buhay mo.
Yes, all these mga all of a sudden, yung mga ganyan. All of a sudden, suddenly, parang ganun. If you were gonna write a story, you're writing the story, bigla lang, suddenly. Ganyan. And then, all at once, yung mga ganun. Yeah, so many. So that's why now, I tell myself, just don't have any expectations. Just live your life and have fun and give it your best. Just always give your best. So that's what I'm doing. Give it your best. I mean, if you're gonna decide to give something, give it now. If you're gonna love somebody, love that person now, not when that person is gone. So what I do is I love consistently, even it's patak-patak, even if it's pa konti-konti, pero tuloy-tuloy. Kesa yung one-shot deal na, pag mayaman na lang ako, ganyan, dun kita mamahalin or dun kita ganun bibigyan ng ganito, ganyan. Hindi yun ang style ko. Ang style ko is patak-patak. Maliliit. Pero nararamdaman. Ganun. Ganun yung nakasanayan ko kasi nakita ko nung when I was young, nagdidilig ako ng halaman. Minsan, pag mainit, nalalanta na, no? Tapos didiligan ko. Pag dilig ko, nabuhay ulit. Pero yung kanyang tubo, hindi ganun kaganda. As opposed to a plant na dinidilig ko araw-araw, pero pa konti-konti. Ang ganda ng tubo, ang ganda ng bulaklak, ganun. So, natutunan ko yun sa nature, na ibigay mo pa konti-konti. Tapos, minsan, wag mo ibigay. I-hold mo, tapos tsaka mo ibigay, tapos gano'n.
Parang, that's applicable to life, even in relationships.
Yes.
Kahit na sabihin mo romantic relationships, kahit sabihin mong relationships with your siblings,
Yes.
di
Yes.
ba? That's really
Any
applicable, no?
relationship.
Mm-mm.
Any relationship. It's really applicable. And I apply it to different people because different people, you deal with them differently because they're different. Some
Mm.
people are okay to be loved ng ganito. Some people are not okay to be loved ng ganito. So you have to sway with them. You can't give them the same love that you give to everybody.
You know, Miss Timmy, ang dami mong na-share sa akin from, of course, from your journey, dun sa pinagdaanan mo recently. And there is so much to learn about your story. And ako, like, as a family member who has gone through something ng katulad ng pinagdaanan nyo and my mom, I cannot stress it enough. Please, please, please get yourself screened.
Yes, yes,
Don't
yes,
miss out on that kasi importante yan to save you all the troubles, the
yes,
heartaches, 'di
yes.
ba? Na parang prevention is always
Yes,
always better than cure. And even if
absolutely.
meron na niyan, there's
Yeah,
always a way out of it.
yeah, yeah. There's always a
You
way.
you're completely out of the woods na.
I'm out. I'm out of the. I've been 5 years out of the woods. I was declared out of the woods three years ago. I'm now on my eighth year. On my eighth year. But then again, I really have to take care of myself, and I have always been taking care of myself.
Mas
I've
careful ka
actually,
na. Mas
yes,
no, not careful eh. Mas vigilant ka na.
most vigilant, and also I learned to say no
Mm.
to a lot of things.
Mm.
Because
Mm.
that's my personality before was okay, yes, 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 I'll do this, I'll do okay, I'll do that for you, okay, I'll do this, yes, yes, I'll do. Now
Mm.
no more. I'm able to say no. Ito lang ang
Mm.
kaya kong gawin. Yung iba, kayo na ang gumawa.
Mm. Wow,
Ganun na yun.
Miss Timmy, thank you. Thank you very much. I always end the podcast by turning the tables around.
Yes.
I will make you ask me any question and I'll try to answer it. It's probably my way of picking your brain kung ano yung laman ng utak mo na at this moment.
Okay. All right. So the question is, what is if you were going to leave this life right now, what would you like to share to the people? What do you want to tell them? If you're leaving now, like now, what would you like to tell the people, share to the people?
There's always I wouldn't say a struggle, but there's always a wanting for me to share or to leave behind a legacy that can help people. Kasi 'di ba, like what I said kanina, 'di ba? In the scheme of things, talagang kasabay tayo ng agos eh. And there will be people who would be left behind. I mean, I'm talking about the younger generations. This multi-generation that's way beneath us pagdating sa, in that ladder of ano. And I want to be able to help
What do you want to tell them? What do you want
and
to tell?
you make them understand about what life is now. And ako, I'm in showbiz. I want to teach them what showbiz is
Mhm.
ngayon. And I'm
Ngayon.
sure makakatulong yun sa kanila in the future because they're going to look back at this and then probably pinag-usapan yung ganito, ganun pala yung buhay nila nung time na yun and so on and so forth. So, but I don't know still kung paano ko gagawin yun, but I'm just doing whatever I'm doing right now, and I know at some point makakatulong ako.
Absolutely.
Personally, I'm a firm believer of peace. Like, the pandemic has taught me a lot. Definitely a lot, and one of them is valuing peace. Every time I end a really toxic relationship before, I would always seek peace. Because yung peace, yun yung parati kong that's the biggest I guess that's the biggest thing that you can share. That the biggest thing you can share is not love but peace. Kasi pag when you share peace, everything else follows. Love, joy, all the good things, all the good stuff. And you have to start with peace. And I always say this, like parang when, di ba, when Jesus actually went back to his place, di ba, he left, sabi niya, I leave you peace, my peace I give you. I did not say I will give you love and my love I'll give you, or I will give you, whatever, and he said peace, because it's the ultimate non-ending thing that binds everything.
Yes.
And
I believe.
And
Nice.
yun, hindi ko alam kung paano ko iiwan yun. And every single time, I as I grow older, I know I can feel that yun parati ang hinahanap ko at yun parati yung gusto kong ibigay. And that's what I wanted to leave. I don't
Nice.
know kung anong klaseng legacy ang gagawin ko, but it has something to do with that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And
Nice.
your piece is really very attractive. It's so beautiful. Like if I am going to describe it, it's a glow that's not hurting to the eye.
Wow.
And I love in the hour long that we were talking, I just wanna bask in it. Ang ganda nung naibibigay mong energy. I love it, and I accept it, and I'm open, and I want to receive it. Thank you. Thank you for listening until the very end, mga updaters. Stay updated. If you enjoyed our podcast, please leave us a 5-star review. You can also download this episode so you can listen to it anytime.